This is the fifth episode of the I Disagree podcast. I'm Jabari Grant.
I'm Albert Greenwich.
And we have a guest today. Someone who has been watching this podcast from the very first episode and been telling me that he felt disrespected by the way we spoke about Manchester United. So you know what I did? I love a good debate. I invited him onto the show. Clifton Barnes.
Yep. Good to see everybody. I hope everybody's good.
So since you were so disrespected by the things I said about Manchester United, even though they were the truth,
Disagree.
how do you feel about what Manchester United is doing in the transfer market, and what do you think they should do in the future?
Well, the transfer market right now is still the same old. Since Edward has gone, still is not no difference because this is actually like pain.
2 years Jadon Sancho took before he signed. He should be signed last year. So I didn't know we got Varane. Here we go again. How long this is going to take? Real Madrid have already been playing the ass between Manchester United with David Gea. And you remember when it was a fax machine tech, where they get the paper fax machine that is not coming? Some kind of crap that happened between that. And it was actually a bad gesture between two of those. Like oh, Liverpool we got like a stick up neck between can't get transfers. It's actually Real Madrid. The thing was like they weren't playing. I was surprised to see they're still doing transfer business because that was bad business there.
You brought up Varane. So if Manchester United were to pull off the Varane transfer, how would you think that would impact your team? Does that make your team any better?
Yes, to the Lindelof we have, I believe he would be a very great partnership to Lindelof for Maguire. Because, yes, Maguire have been having some issues, but he's a very good defender when he has another player with pace and left foot to partnership with Maguire. And I believe that Varane will bring something in the defense just as good as how it's happening with John Stones and Maguire for England.
Okay, you want this or do you go first?
I think I'm correct. I disagree with you. I don't think any one part of Harry Maguire can make me any better. Maguire just not that good. He's not that good a defender. We're not sure replace him.
This guy plays most of the games for Man United, never injured. And most of the defense, when you put in the stats, he have been solid. It's just winning the ball in the air in partnership, no. And a couple of errors, but all defenders make errors. Varane and Sergio Ramos is one of the best, and Sergio Ramos made errors also too.
I agree with that.
So what I'm saying is that a proper partnership with Maguire would make Man United back far better. It might not be the answer to everything, because a good CDM would work too also. Just need one CDM.
You have a best idea?
I'm not too fond with Scott McTominay and Fred.
Hold on. This guy upset with how I spoke about Manchester United.
Mm-hmm.
He called Maguire big dumb.
Yes.
Called Scott McTominay scum dumb. And I'm the guy who disrespect Manchester United.
Yes. Because you said the team is no good. They showed performance. They showed they can get it done.
Hold on. I'm gonna ask you a question. Barcelona, right? They've been said to not be a good team right now.
Mm-hmm.
You agree with that?
Yeah, they weren't as good as before. Yeah, they're not good team.
Barcelona not a good team right now.
I agree.
How much trophies have they won in the last 3 years?
They didn't win Champions League in 3 years at Arsenal. So it's like,
But they've won La Liga. Okay, how much trophies has Man United won in 3 years?
None.
So how is Man U a good team and Barcelona a bad team and Man U cannot win in the same 3-year period? Man U's best is second. Is that good enough?
No, it's not. It's not. That's not Manchester United. That's not Manchester. And they will not have you say it. I disagree with you.
Last season were they not at their best?
Last season?
Yeah, were they not at their best?
Yeah.
They came second in the league.
We came third in the league.
Let's see one worse.
They came third in the
Your
league.
whole second World Cup. Are we ready?
Yeah.
And who's that for?
I would go with poor management with Oli. And also because he wasn't
and bad players.
And we didn't have
bad players.
No.
We
bad players.
We were being
bad players.
And I disagree. Can I speak now? Just disagree. actually, with the players that we had, 1 or 2 players were found out because our central defensive mate was too old. He can't carry all those games. Matic is too old. He cannot go all those games. He can give you a good performance 3 or 4 games, and then from there there's no more Matic.
Alright,
Okay?
Alright, I'm gonna rewind this. We're gonna go back to the transfer market. We brought up Varane. You start talking about holding mid, we can get to holding mid, but you said Varane first. Now I agree with you that Harry Maguire needs a good partner. And
Lindelof is
he's a leader, he's good in the air, I have no problem. But I disagree with you that partner is Varane. And this is why. The constant disrespect my United fans show to the best defender in United's team, the right back Wan-Bissaka, continues. Kieran Trippier is linked with Manchester United, and my United fans want that because they want to put Wan-Bissaka on the bench. I heard one fan say that, oh, well, we can have Trippier, he can give Wan-Bissaka time to rest. Why does no one say this about Luke Shaw? Let's not act like Luke Shaw is a good defender. Why are we pretending like Luke Shaw can defend?
I disagree with you.
Luke Shaw cannot defend.
I disagree with you.
What makes you think he can defend?
He gets back and he goes forward.
Gets back and does what though?
He defends.
Does not defend.
Who had?
He has the highest turnover rate.
Who had Salah number?
He has the highest turnover rate.
Who had Salah number?
Not Luke Shaw. Not Luke Shaw.
Salah was being defended by Luke Shaw. It was being Mbappe was over the other side, so it was Wan-Bissaka and Mbappe. But I remember in the Liverpool game, Luke Shaw defended well against Mo Salah. And why would you say something like that when Luke Shaw is one of the best left back in the Premier League?
First of all,
what probably Mane? He's the best. He's one of the best of the left backs in the Premier League. Who? Luke Shaw. It's proven on the stats. It's proven on the stats. Check it out. Check it out.
No,
check it out.
Listen,
you're
being confused. When we look at the stats, he's one of the best going forward, which helps my point.
Who starts for England?
That's my point now.
And there's Robertson. Robertson is not for England. Robertson is not for England.
But hold on. Listen, you gotta look at the style they play. Look at who starts on the other side, Kyle Walker, right? You say Kyle Walker can defend better than Wan-Bissaka can defend.
Yeah, but who gets far better?
That's the point I'm making. They're better going forward, but their jobs are defending. They're disrespecting Wan-Bissaka because he's good defending.
But he's no good getting the ball crossing.
But his job is to defend. That's like being hired to collect garbage, but getting fired because you can't do accounting.
But here's my point. Luke Shaw's job is to defend, right? Now you have no problem going forward because it's defending.
Because you're trying to study this one, you say.
Defending is defending. You're criticizing the guy for being too good of a defender, not a good attacker.
So the purpose of a right back and left back is just to defend.
But listen, no, let me make my point. Okay. If you get Kieran Trippier, you put him as right back, why not turn Wan-Bissaka into centre half and put him next to Harry Maguire?
Can Wan-Bissaka play centre half?
He played it for Crystal Palace.
And did he do as well as...
Yes, he did.
Okay, there are two different teams. First thing first. And there, you could put Grealish to play certain areas, Aston Villa.
So hold on.
Grealish might not be as good as the playing area if you don't play favorite area from Man City.
You are hilarious. He's too good of a defender to play right back. He's not good enough to defend a play centre back.
We don't know that.
So he's not good enough for Manchester United is what you're saying?
I'm not saying that.
No, but no, you have to pick a side here.
It's too bio guys, by the way.
You have to pick a side.
I'm picking a side.
You have to pick a side. Kieran Trippier, fantastic right back. I would love him at Man United.
But he makes mistakes getting back. He makes mistakes getting back, and
Wan-Bissaka is one of the best coverers in our team.
One of the best covers, okay? But you still need people like Trippier when certain games of tactics by Oli is being played.
But that's what I'm saying. You bring Trippier in.
Where was Valencia playing?
You meant to say Luke Shaw.
Where was Valencia playing?
You meant to say Luke Shaw.
You meant to say Luke Shaw. Because that's what I'm saying. We bring Trippier in. We put Wan-Bissaka next to Harry Maguire. Since y'all love Luke Shaw, me personally, I would tell Luke Shaw play as a winger because he can't defend. But y'all love him. Keep him at left back. You got Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire, Wan-Bissaka, Kieran Trippier.
You can't put Wan-Bissaka as a center defense.
He's the most consistent defender in my United team.
But
and you're going to put him on the bench.
He don't have the strength to shove guys off the ball. He takes a one-on-one attack. He takes a one-on-one and he spiders and he takes away the ball. But when you see, even little Sterling is shoving you off the ball. Little Sterling.
When?
But when he shot, he's very good at sliding.
Do me a favor, next time you watch a football game,
I will watch it.
wear this.
Okay. Okay.
When has Sterling shoved Wan-Bissaka off the ball? When has Sterling shoved Wan-Bissaka off the ball? I don't know.
So you guys never watch a one-on-one most of the time against Sterling and Wan-Bissaka?
Last time I checked, my used to get beat Man City, so I guess
No,
he has
My point in what I'm saying is don't take him over the position he's good at. But what I'm saying, Trippier will play the proper part because Wan-Bissaka can't give us all those games. And you trap Trippier with certain tactics, all he has.
Wan-Bissaka gives you more games than Luke Shaw.
Okay, but the tactics, all he has, he can need a player crossing the ball on the right, from the right back.
Kieran Trippier.
Overlapping.
Kieran Trippier can do that.
Can do that.
Well,
So he
Wan-Bissaka
can, this
plays
is why
centre-half.
also I can agree with the fans wanting Trippier in. Because Wan-Bissaka cannot play going forward as well. So
The most consistent defender in the United team is Wan-Bissaka.
what Alex Telles gives to the team,
Alex Telles is fantastic crosser, great reader of the game.
he doesn't get back as well. He
Okay.
doesn't get back as well. Luke Shaw gets
Okay.
back better than him. Why Luke Shaw step up to
I
his
disagree
game?
with that.
I disagree.
Why?
I disagree. Luke Shaw gets back, but when you get back, you have to do something. You don't just get back. You remember,
Defense.
as an Arsenal fan, but also got back. Did he ever win a ball when he got back?
He's a ball ability.
Also never
I
get back.
want to stay forward. Like back.
No, first and first, I will never go with you to get back, but he doesn't get back.
He
does
tried.
not get back.
He tried.
There's not even a try. Papa gets back, but Papa needs to stay on his kiss with tail feet.
Anyway,
That's the truth.
We gonna talk about this transfer thing one more time. We're gonna take a little break and we get back to it. Alright, so let's talk about the holding mid that you need now. So transfer market, Manchester United, holding mid, you don't like Fred, you don't like the McTominay, what would you do?
No, they don't like Fred all that much. They don't think Fred can play all those games that all he has been starting him mostly.
You don't think he can play, you don't think he should start.
I don't think he can play all those games. He really starts, he can give you some fantastic games, and then after like running after Fred needs a break and he's still being played, he bottles up the game. So I believe that you need someone that can do. But he's
Ain't gonna happen.
ain't gonna happen. But I don't say we want him. We want a player like that.
Everybody wants Kante.
Everybody wants him. Kante is like, you see when they showed Man City, they tree with Bernardo Silva and Kevin De Bruyne and showed then they showed Iniesta and think which is one of the best midfield for Barcelona.
Then they
they
just
showed
had
Chelsea. Kante. So it's like,
I get it.
so, but it might be far away, but I said we look at Cameron Wenger, right?
Cameron Wenger, yeah.
Yeah, and it might be for I could take him because he looks like he wants to play and he looks like he wants the ball all the time. So he has a lot of tackles just as much as Wan-Bissaka. He wins balls just as much as Wan-Bissaka in defense. So that would be a great combination with him and Wan-Bissaka at the back going to defend. But my prefer is Declan Rice.
First of all, the word is preference. Just want to put that out there. But, you want this? You know anything about Declan Rice?
Nope.
I agree with you that Declan Rice is the man. Declan Rice is the guy we should get. Declan Rice is the holding mid that I think United need next to Scott McTominay. He has the strengths that are McTominay's weaknesses.
So why not with Fred?
Fred, I like Fred in my United team. I don't like Fred as a starter. I think Fred should be coming on the bench.
But he starts with Brazil. In front of Fabinho that plays for him.
He starts with Brazil.
He starts with, and he plays.
He starts with
You know
Brazil.
who
He does-
you know
he
who
does
also
start.
you know who also starts?
Who's that?
Pogba. Where is he in your mind?
I'm just saying, like, your excuse is Fred starts with Brazil.
He starts with Brazil and
He starts with Brazil.
Fabinho is like one of the best
Fred.
forward mid and
Fred
Fred starts in front of him.
Okay, but you think
With
Fred
Casemiro.
is better than Fabinho?
I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
But with probably a partnership with Casemiro, Fred is a better player than Fabinho. So they can't play. So they can't play
That's
together.
the point I'm trying to make. Is the system that the teams are playing. Fred and Casemiro fit into what Brazil are doing. I don't think what Man United is doing. Fred can fit in the team. I just don't think he's a starter. Or you know, there's some games that are going to be more physical that you will start him in. I think Declan Rice, McTominay. What's your issue with McTominay?
He makes way more mistakes than Frank. He makes way more mistakes, but he's good in forward. He has a good foot. And going forward, he's very good. But
Okay. Even if you take McTominay for him like that,
he makes the ball more between Fred and McTominay.
Fred.
That's why I'm trying to say McTominay is good, but I would take Fred.
Okay, so you want to get rid of McTominay or just put him on the bench?
Put him on.
And then you partner Fred with that way.
I disagree. Because I watch them like PSG. McTominay shut down Mbappe and Neymar. Fred can do that.
McTominay has some good games actually going defense, but he's still not a better winner of the ball than Fred.
But McTominay has games where he's controlled what goes on in the field. Fred will never have that ability.
I saw Fred controlling the game.
You never saw Fred control
Hold on,
the game.
let me finish. I saw Fred controlling the game at City.
Fred did not control that game.
Yes, he played well in control.
He played well, but he did not.
Fred was on that game.
He played well, but he
So
did
who's
not
man of the match?
control the game.
Who was man of the match?
Because he was the
Fred
best
was man.
ball winner in that match.
And he made passes. This was the shocking thing. He made passes and created play.
Okay.
Fred.
I don't know how long you've been watching football.
I'm talking about that City
But
game.
when you win the ball, what's the first thing you do after you win the ball?
Basketball.
Okay then, if he was the best ball winner,
Yeah, we pass the ball, if you get ball back. I can pass the ball and still don't get it to the other player. So
no,
it's a pass the ball.
he had a good game. But he didn't control the game.
To me, he did. Fred did.
Okay, let's just say he controlled the midfield that one game.
Who?
McTominay has done it more times than Fred.
But you know Fred's job was this one. Kevin De Bruyne.
That's it.
And he made him miserable. He ran the ball off of De Bruyne. You know, De Bruyne.
That's what ball winners do.
And when he got the ball, he created an assist pass. Fred, we are talking about Fred. This is what Pogba's job is to be doing to Fred. Dominate that game.
Ball winners' jobs are to disrupt the attacking players. Don't act like Fred did something spectacular. He did what he was paid to do.
Yes, but you know who he's doing it against? Kevin De Bruyne.
Okay, that's one game.
You just give me some of Scott McTominay as one game. Just give me some of him as one game. So they give you one
Give
game.
that more one game.
You just brought.
Yeah, but McTominay has done it more
And they
than
just
one
give
game.
you the main game.
And they were best players. But Mbappe, shut down Mbappe, and Neymar.
And Neymar.
You're Neymar.
Wait, Neymar.
You're Neymar.
I like the two Neymar.
You love Neymar.
I think you got the wrong one. I think no. But I could agree with the glasses, but if I had a hearing, they'll give you a hearing because you haven't problems.
My colleague brought up Pogba a few minutes ago before I interrupted him. Answer his question about Pogba now. Where's he at Man United? What's he doing for Man United?
Well, Pogba did some great things at Man United, but when it comes to the big job, when it comes to the big games, he bottles up. Sometimes it will be Pogba not getting back, sometimes Pogba not defending, and Pogba not making great defense when it comes to corners also. He does not do a good job. He's like a Paul Scholes. Sorry to disrespect him, Mr. Scholes, but he's like a Scholes. It's better to stand on his feet than sliding. Or Scholes cannot make it happen. We all know that as Man United.
First of all, I understand the comparison, but don't ever make it again. You're trying to say he's a bad tackler when he uses his feet.
Just talking
Just say that.
He's not.
Don't ever say
he's not
he's
like
like Paul
Scholes.
Scholes.
He's not as okay. But the tackling, generally tackling, is the same comparison as Paul Scholes. Okay, they don't tackle. Better stay on. Commentators do not say better stay on.
You make a point where the Pogba don't perform big games, but that's Man United and I'm holding.
That's not true.
Yes?
That's not true. Okay.
No, we're talking about this Man United.
Right, this Man United we're talking about, since you know that. When you call big games, you mean in the finals? Or you guys calling actually big games at rivals like Liverpool, Manchester United, City, Chelsea, those big games?
Yeah, right.
Big games,
yeah.
So where you want to go wrong?
Okay. You need a game to go first place. That's all big games. You know what I mean? They top teams like Man City, Tottenham, Liverpool, Arsenal.
We didn't even with Mourinho. We did it even with Marino, who won at the back, and then we were first. You know, Marino had them to first, finally first place. We are first place. So, but with the
You
big,
just made his point. You just made his point.
but with the big games, we do perform. Look at what we did with Chelsea. Look at what we did with City. And also we draw with Liverpool, and then we beat them. Well, that match didn't even matter. Maybe it was what the small cup, Carabao Cup.
And then you say what they, then you say, oh, we do well, then we bottle up.
We bought up. That's with Marino. Remember I said it was Marino. Then we were first place. We lost the first place and bottled up. But we were in first place with Marino.
Okay, this is Solskjaer, not Mourinho.
Okay, but I was talking about Marino. We talk about Marino. We talk about all the points. People talk about it.
Nah.
But I just said that. We're not going there. But I can talk that. Okay?
Just want to say that since Fergie has left, Mourinho's the most successful manager in my league since the end of Fergie. Just want to defend Mourinho there. Now we move on.
He's more successful. But who made that?
Now we move on.
Okay.
And this is the guy I want to talk about.
He is successful.
This is the guy I want to talk about. This is the transfer I want to talk about. Two guys actually. One I get a lot of flack for. The other one I don't think I mentioned him before, but I'll mention him now. Anthony Martial, Mr. Craig Davey.
Injury.
No, I know he's been injured. He's been injured. I'm not
looking for you to bring him on.
I'm not even attacking the injury. The injury had to do with the season. I'm not talking about the injury. I'm talking about the fight in the man. But he lacks pitbull. I'm sorry, this is Manchester United. He lacks lion in him. The minute you put him on the bench, what happens? He's crying.
Be upset. But he takes his football serious.
No. There's a difference between being upset. When you put Rooney on the bench, he got upset. When you took Theory or when you put him on the bench, they got upset. You know what they did? They got back in the team and scored goals. He gets upset. He wants thinking about leaving.
That sounds like Pogba more than Martial. That sounds like Pogba more than Martial. That doesn't sound like
He's
Martial.
whooping a ball. You know, he had practice being lazy. These are things that happen under Mourinho, under Solskjaer. That's Anthony Martial. Let's talk about another guy.
Pogba proposed that attitude too.
No, we had our conversation on Pogba. We had our conversation on Pogba. I know how I feel. I think Pogba should be sold. That's me personally.
I agree.
That's me
I
personally.
agree. Do you disagree?
Yes, I disagree.
Why you disagree?
This
is good.
We didn't disagree already. But we had to stop it just now.
But no, the soul part. We never had to stop it. Pogba being sold. We never had to stop
Because
it.
Pogba is world class. You don't have nobody better Pogba yourself.
Bruno Fernandes. Hello? Bruno Fernandes is world class.
Look at your guy.
You're misunderstanding what he said. He said Pogba is the best player on the team. He is. He's not performing like that, but none of the guys on this team can do what Pogba can do on his best day.
On his best day.
On his best day.
On Bruno Fernandes' best day.
We don't know because we've never seen
We've
Bruno's
seen
best
him
day.
because he's actually on the stats with Kevin De Bruyne in the Premier League, one of the best.
And this is
Or
Bruno's
assist.
So what the fuck is he positioned to do? What was his position to do? What the hell was his position to do? That's what he brought into the team to do. And
I
then
hope that you're wrong and this is not the best Bruno Fernandes. Because if this is the best Bruno Fernandes, we can sell him now. Because I'm hoping he can get better than this. He's how old? Still a young player? This cannot be the best him. We've not seen the best him.
have we seen the best in football?
I believe we have. We've not seen it in a
I
Miami
see
shirt.
We did, so I'm not agreeing that we seen the best in football. We seen the thing, but I know you can see Bruno Fernandes at Portugal very good too. You can see the best of them at Portugal too, because they saw him play very well. And it wasn't all Ronaldo. Because you know everything in the Portugal side is Ronaldo.
Is Pogba is a better player than Bruno Fernandes.
I disagree.
The nonsense has come back. And it's come back in the form of Clifton Barnes' opinion.
The
Do
stats.
you really believe that Bruno Fernandes is a better player than Pogba, a World Cup winner? Anyhow.
And
Anyhow.
Bruno Fernandes is actually winning. He won it with Portugal too. Remember, Bruno Fernandes won it with Portugal with Cristiano Ronaldo when they won what they won for Portugal.
Euros.
Right. So you say yes, a World Cup winner, of course. He didn't do it. Pogba didn't do it by himself, right? Because it was Griezmann.
First of all, the world knows Ronaldo won Euros.
Oh, so he just played football and passing himself.
He did.
Don't let me go there. I disagree with you and that.
Cristiano Ronaldo did it by
So
himself.
about to disagree. In fans,
He did it
you
by
don't
himself.
disagree with him
He
in that.
is he's the man GOAT.
Now, how come
Anyhow.
Messi didn't do it by himself for Argentina?
Because he's not the man
He
GOAT.
still classes a goal.
No. Back to Andy Martial.
Okay.
Sobs does not fight for his spot. And then let's talk about another guy who played very well. I was very upset when we got him, and I would admit he played well. But I got a lot of flack for calling him old. I'm sorry. I meant mature, senior, elderly. I didn't mean to call him old. Let's talk about Cavani. How does Manchester United resign Cavani? What is Manchester United? They resign Cavani. 37, 38 years old. And they're acting like, oh my God, this is it. We resign Cavani. We're contenders now.
I
disagree.
I think what are we saying Cavani? Because of the way. He can nurture the way to be that player.
That is the most sensible thing I've ever heard. And he's not even a Man United fan.
That's one part. That's one part. You saying, actually saying, a man that actually took the curse, take off the curse of the number 7 role, scored the goals, bring Man United where they are. Because right now, we will be in worse position for Cavani's goals. You can remember when Man United were 1 or 2 down by Southampton? Who came back and scored the goals after the early substitution? Who proved differently? That's where he get his contract. He did his number 9 role that Martial, that is a cry baby, that he's spoken about, actually did. He did his part. So don't go hard on the old man, because the old man did more than the young boys. Cavani did his role and he did his job. Actually, and when he comes on, he changed the game. So I disagree with you. Totally.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. If I play 30 matches, I scored 10 goals
What
in
about 6?
a whole season.
What about 6?
I had 3 assists. I scored 10 goals in a whole season. How great am I?
Not so great.
How great am I?
Okay.
No, answer the question.
That's average.
That's
It's okay.
average.
It's okay.
You know those are Cavani stats from Man United last season.
Last season?
Those are Cavani stats. You think he broke the number 7 curse?
Yes, he did.
That is breaking the curse.
What did Di Maria do?
Those are
What
good stats.
did Di Maria do? They're saying
We're
everyone
not
is
talking
saying
about the quicker.
But we're talking about the number 7 players, the people that wear the number 7 shirt.
You want me to
Yes,
find Cristiano Ronaldo stats
No,
when he was wearing
no,
number 7?
Ronaldo.
You want me to find Beckham stats when he was wearing
I
number 7?
would say after those players, the
curse-
curse have been broke.
The curse is
because
not broken. 10 goals in 30 games is not a broken curse.
10 goals in 20 games.
It's not a broken curse.
you actually are going to see.
So you're telling me you're
So Cavani
happy
did not do
with Martial and Cavani at the front. Like you don't need a striker, is what you're saying.
You just turn it all around.
But no, that's my
You
question.
just turn it all
I'm
around.
talking about Cavani because I think you resigning him. I don't have a problem resigning him. I don't think you should be happy with just him.
But let me ask you this question. What is better at the front now than Cavani? Tell me who's better at performing right now at the last season there than Cavani. Right now as on my United team. Did Martial perform better than him?
10 goals.
10 goals.
You see, you're
10 goals.
misunderstanding the argument. The argument is not
He had
the
injury.
argument is not who's performing the best at Man United. The argument is, are you happy with him being the front man?
And resigned it, because you were also speaking about being resigned.
Being
And they
resigned
said,
as
yes,
number one.
I am pleased that he's signed.
As number 1,
I was number 1.
as a starter.
Yes, he can start for me anytime.
So
he creates play and get goals.
So there's no striker out there you would rather have on your team other than
I
Cavani.
never said that.
But
You were
that's what
saying
I'm
more.
asking you.
So Cavani had a better season than Rashford?
Pardon?
Yeah, better season than Rashford.
But Rashford plays a different position. Okay.
So I think he's straight.
And when he strikes, he sucks. He doesn't play the number 9 role, and he's never good at it. He doesn't even like playing on the right. He does not like playing on the right. He's uncomfortable on the right.
He doesn't do well playing a striker. But what I'm saying, if you as a Manchester United fan are happy having Cavani as your number 1 and not just a member on the team that you can use, that shows you how bad Man United has become.
Listen, to be honest with you, I am happy because he has put a far better performance than Martial. Martial takes his football.
Martial, Cavani.
They're playing the same role, you know.
No,
Yes, yes,
Martial, Cavani. What? You're not answering the question. Martial, Cavani. The question is, you happy with those two You would not want to get any other striker out
I
there.
never told you that I'm happy with you.
But that's the question. I
I'm
want to
happy
ask.
with Cavani. I never even spoke about Martial being happy about him.
So you don't need another striker?
Yes, I do. Who? No, you can ask who would you bring into the
He's
striker?
not answering the question. We're gonna go on to the next topic. He's afraid